Today I'll be giving you entertainment news, just entertainment news, something to keep you entertained, not politics. Our country is very hard nowadays, so just to keep you entertained. First on my list, I have a female student expelled from Cross River School of Nursing and Midwifery over sex tape. Like, someone went to study nursing and has a sex tape. Like, what is going on in this country with all these female girls up and down? Anyways, I still have news on the Chrisland girl, the 10-year-old Chrisland girl who claims to be 10-year-old, meanwhile she's not. I have news on that. I'm going to drop that for you. And also I have, most of you must have heard about BANKY interview he had with Mr. Ebuka Chuendu, the host for the Big Brother Naija. He claims that BANKY was absent for his wedding. Well, he claimed that WIZKID was absent for his wedding. Well, WIZKID has reacted on his Twitter page, and I'll be giving you guys back to back on that. And also, our main man, Naira Marley, the president of the Malians, he also came out to say that Nigerians about getting presidential form, he reacts on that on its high cost. Like, the APC presidential form was about 100 million. So the president of the Malians, Naira Marley, has reacted to that. Like, why is it that expensive? I'll let you guys know on that. I also have online users, Slam Adesua, for supporting her husband BANKY to drag WIZKID. Still on that same BANKY and WIZKID controversy. And on the Chrisland, I have something for you there. There's a CCTV camera that captured what really happened in the Dubai hotel. We will know more on that because there are so many controversy on that young lady who will soon, we don't know, will soon become a celebrity. And let me not waste much of your time, so let me go right in to my first news, dropping it back to back for you. Okay, for the Cross River lady that was suspended, that was expelled, the management of Cross River State School of Nursery and Midwifery has expelled the female student who was allegedly captured in the leaked sex tape. According to the report, 3 sexual explicit videos of the student identified as Grace, the daughter of a pastor. Imagine, daughter of a pastor is actually doing rubbish. Can you imagine that? And have actually surfaced online recently. The Paradise Overseer oversees the banner of, that is, her father oversees a church named Banner of Grace Church in Ketai Bebe in the local government area, in Yakuru local government area. The alleged sex video of his daughter, who is reportedly a final year student of the institution, made the school authority to send her packing. Wow. The pastor became. Okay. And the governing board of the institution actually said that I called to find out, but the details was sketchy. But we are to meet tomorrow. Maybe it will be tabled there. The board member said, after asking if the lady was wearing school uniform while carrying out the act. Wow. Mr. Jalingo also shared photos of the guy who allegedly leaked the sex tape. Imagine the guy where she followed, they do the thing, now he actually released the sex tape. Okay, moving on. to the WIZKID own.
Like, yeah, I'm thankful to God, man.
So you're writing that you're about to leave that label to go out and do everything independently?
Yeah, independently at that time. And when I left the label, it was so crazy. Like, nobody really knows that story. My boy Baz is with me right here. He knew the story. Like, I literally had to leave with 0 naira. Like, I left. Really? And I was WIZKID, like, I had to leave, like, with 0 because I was just like, man, I can't keep doing this, man. You know what I mean? It was a great time of my life because I'm thankful to Banky W for everything it's done for me. But, you know, at a certain point, artists will definitely want to, like, you know, get to a stage where you want to progress and move forward. So, like, album after I released that album, I remember, man, my boys just this thing, man. Listen, I'm going to tour the world with this song.
WIZKID has reacted to the controversy of Banky W, and this is what WIZKID said. Was I disappointed? This is what Banky W said. Was I disappointed that he wasn't at the wedding? I was, but I knew he tried because there was a show with a lot of the artists. I think it was One Africa. He said, as a matter of fact, Tiwa ended up there, was business class, and she took economy seat so she could make it. But he called at the time that he was so sorry. Even WIZKID apologized, and WIZKID also apologized for not being at his wedding. Okay, as you can be inside me. Naira Marley, an online user, slams Adesua for supporting her husband over the Banky W and WIZKID drag. They say the interview triggered a lot of WIZKID fans, especially with Adesua supporting her husband. The occasional hymns and yes provoked them because they took to Twitter to drag her for contributing to an issue she knows nothing about. Okay, it looks like Adesua actually interfered into men's matter that doesn't concern her. She doesn't know much about Banky W and WIZKID relationship, so she interfered, and they had to slam her to tell her that, Madam, this is not your concern. This is none of your business. So let's move on. I have that of Naira Marley, the president of. Okay, welcome back. Sorry for that short break. Okay, so continue. We have Naira Marley also reacted about the APC presidential fund, which is about 100 million. Like, Naira Marley reacted to that. Reaction to the controversy. Naira Marley took to his Instagram and said, if I get that presidential fund, she una go vote for me. Okay, like, he's saying that if he gets that presidential fund, will Nigerians vote for him? Meaning that what he's trying to say is that if Tinubu or Osibanjo, the vice president of Nigeria, gets that presidential fund, will they still vote for him? Will they still win the election? Because this is waste of money to me. Why not they go to a lower post? Let's move on. Nigeria Macaro retire. We have that of the 10-year-old girl. There is a CCTV camera that claims that they have what really happened at that event. Okay. Now, one of the stakeholders, according to the close cycle television clips of all hotel where the team saying to stay had been made available to the parents and other stuff. So one of the stakeholders was saying that I'm just going to keep it all these points and not saying more and not say more. The boys and girls were not kept in the same room. Okay? They were not even on the same floor. There are 3 students in each room. Matter is being handled before now by the police, child right protection, the school PTA representative. There is a record panel which involves the parents of the affected kids and also the PTA representative, the Lagos State Police, and officials from Lagos State Child Rights. Okay, they are saying that they were not separated, like they didn't separate the boys and the girls. They didn't put them in different rooms. They were 3 in a room. Can you imagine that? 3 students in each room. They didn't say whether